Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Gloria. If this is your first time, welcome. Our channel is mainly about us. This is our son Grayson with daddy. As you can see, we are not home. We are in San Antonio. We are visiting the Riverwalk. So we drove here from Dallas and it took us a good 4 hours and a half due to traffic, but we'll go ahead and record the whole process and vlog about this, so stay tuned. Where's Grayson? Grayson,
This is the time.
did you see it? It just passed by.
That's it, right?
You wanna eat on that side? So it has more light. On that side it has more light. Put it here then.
Hah?
Ini.
Belum agak sila coba lagi. Get up.
guys, so we are at the, I think we're at a Mexican restaurant. We just ordered our food. So we left Dallas today at 2:30 and we got here at 7:45 due to traffic. We just checked in the hotel room and we got dressed and we got here. There goes Grayson. There's go Patrick. Hi. 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 Hi, you. Oh, I'm about to kill this. Morning, guys. We are at the River Center in San Antonio. This is the mall. This is the mall. I'm gonna go ahead and record the mall. They open around 10 o'clock. Well, some of the store opens at 11 and some opens at 10. So we are here just to visit. Is it warm in here? Alright guys, we're in Margaritaville in San Antonio. We are one of the first people here because they do open at 11. Like, their mall don't have that much stuff, so that's why we came to eat. And then we can go to the Riverwalk boat ride. So yeah, here's Margaritaville. Huh? Can we get a book for him? We have a hard time. That's fine. Thank you. All right, so I got the frozen mango margarita. I like the cup, so we get to kip it, and he got, I'm not sure what he got.
Halftime.
Halftime. And there goes the birthday boy. Ah! Oh. Okay, guys, Grayson is awake. Yay! And all right, so we are going to the little Boatride and the Riverwalk.
Now let's start with the safety rules. Okay, folks, safety first. Now, folks, hate to be the bearer of bad news, folks, but we all have to keep our masks all the way up and on, folks. We all have to keep our masks on. Number two is no prolonged standing, folks. Now, if you want to stand for a picture real quick, I'll get it. There's a great photo out here along the river. But be aware, folks, we have some low bridges, so watch your heads. And also life jackets. But don't worry about life jackets. I only have 2 life jackets anyway. I just want to give it to a little one. No, I'm just kidding, folks. We have plenty of life jackets. But you won't need them. You want to leave it 20 about 4 feet of water. So if anything really goes wrong, you guys can just stand on your seats and I'll come back and get you. And coming up right here to the right of the boat, folks, you'll see that church steeple there, over the wall there. And that's the steeple for St. Joseph's Catholic Church. And that church was built back in 1867 by a German-speaking immigrant. Now, back in the 1800s, folks, you hear German here just as much as you hear English or Spanish. I mean, my name's actually Dietrich. So if you look over this wall right here, see that building there? Now, that is not the church, folks. That's Riverside Mall where we just left. Now, originally, when they were building this mall, what they wanted to do was buy a church and just tear it down and build on a whole piece of property. They wanted the whole block. But of course, who's going to sell their historic church? So what the Riverside Mall did was they just bought all the surrounding land and built on all 3 sides of the church. So if you look over the wall here, you can see a little bitty church there in the middle and the Riverside Mall to the left and the right. They didn't even leave them in for a parking lot, folks. It's actually just a church up there. Has anybody ever seen a movie called Up? There's a scene where there's a little bitty building. And this hotel, folks, is in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the fastest modularly built building of its size ever. Now, they built this entire hotel, folks, from beginning to end. There's 500 rooms there. And they built this entire hotel from beginning to end in 202 working days. Now, that's less than 8 months, folks. 202 working days. Now, just to go these 2 buildings here. I tell everybody here to the right, 18 months. Here to the left, 8 months. And the way they did this so fast, folks, was they built the first 4 floors right here on site, along with the elevator shaft here in the middle as a base, and also here to the left on the rooftop there, there's a swimming pool. And they built all this here as a base, and all the square rooms you see, those were being built at the exact same time, 7 miles out of town on an assembly line. Public library from 1930 until 1968. In 1968, it was renovated and turned into the Hertzberg Circus Museum. In 2013, it was renovated again and turned into the Bristol Western Art Museum. We'll let him go by, folks. He's gonna... Romantics on the boat? And then I raise my hand. Like, if you look right here to the right of the boat, folks, this is called Marriage Island here. Now, we have about 300 marriages performed right here on this island every year. Now, this is where Father Daniel Massenet held the very first Catholic Mass here along the river back in 1691. So this is considered to be a holy site and an extra blessing on your marriage to get married right here. So people come from all over Texas to get married right here on this little island. I'll tell you, really, pennies on the dollar, those faces did not work. And this next bridge we're going under right here, folks, this is the, and that's one of 2 optical illusions here along the river. And if you can imagine, folks, somebody standing up there like this, there's a reason for that. They designed the whole footing of this building like the bow of the Titanic. And coming up right here, folks, we kind of slow down a little bit right here, make sure there's nobody coming. Now, we have 3-way traffic right here along the road, so we... Now, during the battle for the Alamo, folks, Santa Ana would post snipers in this tree, and they would shoot up and down river and all the Texans that came by to get water for their horses. Now, I'm going to back up right here, folks. You see this doorway coming up here to the left? There's a doorway there. Now, if you look in that doorway there, folks, there's going to be a mosaic on the wall that shows you what the river looked like back then. And there's going to be a sniper in a tree, and that's actually this tree here to the left. And there's going to be a bend in the river, and that's this bend to the left. It makes this natural left-hand turn. And all this to the right, this is what was dredged out for flood control. So if you look right here, to the right, to the left of the boat right there, in the doorway there, that mosaic is exactly what the natural state of San Antonio was. But back in 1921, this used to be the CPS office, City Public Service. That's where you'd come pay your water bill. And there was a picture in the San Antonio paper, ironically the CPS office, but the water was just below the chandeliers in there. So that's what 10 feet above the street level looks like, just below the chandeliers in there.
Wow.
And this little bar here to the right of the boat, folks, this is the Esquire Tavern. Now, this is the very first bar to open on the Riverwalk, folks. They opened this bar. Carl Burnett was born here for this, and Oliver Mills was born here. One of our former mayors, Henry C. Douglas, was born here. And I was born here, June 5th, 1967. I tell people I'm semi-famous anyway, so it kind of counts, huh? And right here in front of you, folks, you see the hotel here. This is the Hyatt Regency Hotel. Now here, they fall in. And they usually fall in right around in here somewhere. You know, we call those guys the Friday nighters. You also tell people that here in the downtown area, the natural flow of San Antonio River is only 4 feet deep. And here in San Antonio, we're known to throw a party. It's called Fiesta. It lasts for the entire week. So I think they left this river 4 feet deep for a reason. I tell you, but I love this job. It's like being on parade every day. You just wait to the So the builders of this Marriott, they couldn't just destroy that little hotel and put the Marriott up. They actually had to figure out how to move that hotel. So what they did first was they put it on 36 giant dollies. Each one of them had 8 wheels. And they moved the whole building 5 blocks down the road to Alamo and Atlanta. Wow. It took them 5 days to move that building 5 blocks. They actually moved at 0.4 miles an hour down the road.
So guys, we got to the end of our video. We are going back home to Dallas, about a 4.5 drive. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you got to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.
See y'all.